It is summer break, and Julie wanted to spend the most of it by going to different places or spending time with her friends, bonding with them. But one day, her mother called for her. Julie, since it's summer break, you won't need allowance, thus, if you need anything important, and by important only your necessities, you will just have to tell me, her mother said. But Mom, what if I want to go to the mall and hang out with my friends? She asked. Why would you need to go to the mall? You will just be wasting your time and money, her mother replied. It's summer, Mom. I wanted to spend most of it with just relaxing and hanging out, she said to her mother. Honey, we need to keep some money for the next semester. If you would really want to enjoy your summer break, you have to find a part-time job and earn for your own to have some money to spend on, her mother suggested. Julie pouted and thought about her mother's suggestion. While in her room, she was still thinking of the part-time job. She went out of the house and walked around the neighborhood. While walking, she passed by a small cafe. It was still closed, but on its door a big note is posted, hiring assistant. She immediately went there and inquired. Good morning. An elderly woman approached her. I saw your post outside. It says you're hiring an assistant. Can I apply for it even for part-time? She asked. Well, dear, you're too young for the type of assistant I am looking for. But if you need a part-time job, I can offer you to be one of our helpers. The woman replied. What will be my tasks as a helper, ma'am? She inquired. As a helper, you will help the waiters to get the customers' orders. You will clean the tables after the customers have eaten. You will also be assigned of housekeeping the trash bin. Do you think you could do that? You only need to spend at least 4 hours each day, explained the woman. How much will I get for the job, if I may ask? She also asked. You will be paid $1 an hour. Will that be good for you? The woman smiled. She thought of it for the moment and thought it's better than to have nothing. Yes, it sounds fair to me. When can I start? Today, if you can. We'll be open in an hour. I will just go home and tell my mom about it. I will be back. Julie hurriedly went back home and asked permission from her mother. The cafe is just 3 blocks away from their house, so her mom agreed. She went back to the cafe and was given a uniform. She started by wiping the tables and chairs. When the customers started to come, she helped the waiters carry the food to the customers. She cleaned every corner of the place when she's doing nothing. She didn't notice she already spent 8 hours in the cafe. She is being paid weekly. For that week, she earned $40 for spending 8 hours for 5 days. The cafe is also open every weekend, but her mother only allows her 5 days so she can also help at home. That Saturday, her friends called her to go shopping. Mom, my friend called and invited me to go shopping with them. May I? She asked her mother. Okay, but be wise in spending your money, her mom reminded her. I will, Mom, thanks. She hurriedly went back to her room to change. At the mall, she met her friends Lexi and Sandra. They did not know that she started a part-time job. They first watched a movie and went to the department store. They were looking around for clothes when Julie spotted a dress she liked, but it is expensive. She has the money, but she's torn on buying it or not. Her friends told her to buy if she really wants it. She did bought the dress. At home, she's still thinking if she did the right thing. Her mother saw her looking lost and asked her, What is bothering you, Julie? I saw this lovely dress and bought it, Mom, but I was thinking if it's worth it. How come? The dress costs $20, Mom. Well, it's really lovely, but I think I should have spent the money in something I needed more than the dress. She sighed. This is why I told you to spend your money wisely. You are disheartened because the money you spent was from your hard-earned money. If the money just came from me, do you think you will worry like that? We give importance to something we worked hard for and would not want it to go to waste, her mother explained. Now you learn the value of money. You can't return the dress, but next time, be wise in spending your money. Learn to differentiate wants from needs. Her mother smiled and hugged her. I will, Mom. I will be more wise with handling my money. She hugged her back. She continued to work at the cafe. She clean, help, and do other tasks when needed. She opened her own bank account with the help of her mother. She saved half of her earnings in the bank. She then gave some to her mother, and what was left, she spent for her needs. She wanted to keep her part-time job and spoke again with the owner if she can work while studying. She was allowed 2 hours work per day and 4 hours every weekend. She doesn't spend too much going out with friends and instead focus on her studies and her part-time job.